Welcome to my August 2013 Cottage Garden Tour. My name is Marie Brown and I live in Zone 6. August is the month for swallowtail butterflies. We have many different colored ones. I love the butterfly bush, and they also like the phlox, and they like the bee balm. There's the little rabbit that visits our garden that likes to eat violets. My husband puts feed out for it. I never see but one. I'm always afraid my dogs will get it. Don't you love the hummingbird moth? We get more of those every year. I read that they like to lay their eggs on trumpet vines, and we have several trumpet vines here, so that might be why we keep getting so many of them. I really love them. I let the common milkweed grow so that the butterflies will have a place to lay their eggs. That's the phlox with the milkweed growing in it, and you can see that there's a butterfly back there. And I also have a little bee balm still blooming. It bloomed June, July, and this is August, and it's still blooming some. There's a bee in my phlox. I use art on my fence, and then I cut the ivy from around it so that it shows. We leave that pool there for the dogs to cool off in all the time. They love it. That is Joe Pye weed in bud. I got that as seed from my grandmother about 10 or 15 years ago in the mountains of Virginia. It was wild. This little raccoon was in the tree one morning when I got up and let the dogs out, and it stayed there all day. It was afraid to leave on account of the dogs, and they really enjoyed that day. They barked at that poor raccoon all day, and it left at dark. That's the great blue heron. It's standing on a stump, and it stands there. That's actually a fence underwater to keep the cattle from getting out, and it fishes from that stump. They're beautiful when they fly. That's hay harvesting at the farm next door. That's a wild clematis, I think. It grows on my property too. Crepe myrtle. We have about 10 to 15 of those, and I have many different colors. That's a Crepe. It starts blooming in August and blooms through September, maybe part of October. The dark leaf blooms before the striped leaf, so that way I have it in bloom for a long time. That's a view from my porch. That's my potting shed greenhouse that I bought this year. When I retired, I bought it about a week before I retired so I'd have a place to play with my plants. And that's a view of it from my porch facing the lake, the road. All this is a view from the porch. And that's my purple cone flowers in my yard facing the road. those are the window boxes on my front porch. That's the porch facing the lake. I call that the front. And I live on a hill. You can kind of see down the hill there how it looks. And you can see the cattle on the farm next door. Thanks for watching.